Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You're watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
A man accused of fatally shooting an 11-year-old boy may face the death penalty. We have the latest. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Lena Bleetz. We begin with top stories. The man accused of killing an 11-year-old in a road rage shooting may face the death penalty, according to prosecutors. 22-year-old Tyler Johns is accused of fatally shooting Brandon Dominguez Chavarria on November 14th. Authorities say Johns and the victim's stepfather, Valente Ayala, were jockeying for positions on the 215 Beltway near Gibson Road and arguing before John shot into the back seat of Ayala's vehicle. A deputy district attorney says the case will go to the Death Penalty Review Committee. Johns is charged with murder with use of a deadly weapon and gun charges. His arraignment has been continued to January 8th. Henderson police issue more than 100 citations as part of an initiative targeting seatbelt use. On Tuesday, police said in a statement that the 3-week Click It or Ticket campaign led to 101 citations for speeding and 9 for distracted driving. The department received almost $175,000 in federal funding through the Nevada Department of Public Safety. This week, we got a first-hand look at the construction site for the new A's ballpark. Cynthia Puga has this report.
Construction crews have made some pretty big progress over the last 6 months on the new ballpark for the Athletics, which is currently about 10 to 15% complete. Crews are continuing to build the lower concourse of the stadium, and work on the level above that area has already begun. A's president Mark Bedane says the project remains on schedule and on budget.
We showed a 4D rendering of the construction timeline at the Stadium Authority Board last week, and I believe we actually hit the exact day. So Mortensen McCarthy, the JV that's building it, has been on time throughout. And like I said, we're about 6 months into 31-month build.
Bedane says the ballpark is taking up 9 acres of the 35-acre site. Bally's has plans to build a hotel, casino, and dining and entertainment spaces in the remaining 26 acres. The stadium is expected to be completed in time for the 2028 Major League Baseball season. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm Cynthia Puga.
In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Clear skies tonight with temperatures dropping into the 50s, looking at an overnight low of 51 degrees around 6 a.m. We're rounding out the work week with a clear and sunny Friday, high of 73 and low of 48. But enjoy the sunshine because the clouds are rolling in for a partly cloudy weekend, high of 70 and low of 47 on Saturday, then up just a bit to a high of 71 and low of 46 on Sunday. But despite the clouds, we're not expecting any rain in the valley.
And now for Vegas Nation and the latest on the Raiders. I'm Heidi Fang, and the Raiders have officially announced the date and time that they'll play the New York Giants at Allegiant Stadium. The Week 17 game, which could determine who gets the #1 draft pick in 2026, will be played on December 28th at 1:05 p.m. With both teams having 2-11 records as Week 15 begins, should they both lose this week and next, the battle could determine which of them winds up picking first in the 2026 NFL Draft. The only other team with the 2-11 record going into Week 15 is the Tennessee Titans.
In business, brought to you by G Bank, your best banking experience ever. A high-stakes gambler accuses Resorts World and its parent company, Ginting Bearhard, of racketeering in its first year of operation in a new civil lawsuit. Review-Journal casinos and gaming reporter David Danzis tells us more.
The complaint alleges that the casino, its parent company, former executives, and several other people associated with the property all conspired to allow illegal activity at the property, thereby harming guests and other plaintiffs. RJ Cipriani, better known as Robin Hood 702 on X, and his co-plaintiff, James Russell, filed the complaint in federal court last week.
A Resorts World spokesperson calls the lawsuit meritless and says the company will vigorously defend itself. To read more about the case, visit lvrj.com.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. It's been almost a week since the Runnin' Rebels played last, and they'll be back in action on Saturday in a different venue. UNLV will take on the Tennessee State Tigers at Lee's Family Forum in Henderson. The Rebels squeaked by Stanford in their last outing with the final score of 75-74. Center Emmanuel Stephan made his debut that night, recording a double-double with 18 points and 10 rebounds. That snapped a 3-game losing skid for Josh Pastner's team. Tip-off is Saturday at 6:30 p.m.
In Health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. A freestanding emergency room is coming to Henderson. Southern Hills Hospital announced it broke ground Wednesday on its 4th freestanding ER on Via Inspirata. The facility is scheduled to open late next year. It will offer 24/7 emergency medical care and will include a trauma room, an on-site lab and pharmacy, and imaging equipment. In addition, a Care Now urgent care is set to open next summer at Bicentennial Parkway in Via Contessa. In Neon Lifestyle, sponsored by Silverton Casino Lodge, this is Launch Vegas. A fast-growing chain of ramen shops arrives in Henderson. Q Ramen is open on Eastern Avenue near St. Rose Parkway. It offers Japanese and Korean varieties of the noodle-based dish, along with Japanese omelets and appetizers like octopus balls. Q Ramen was founded in New York in 2019 and now has more than 70 locations across the country. Also open in Henderson is a sister establishment, T-Bar, which makes boba drinks and smoothies.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. With 4 weeks left in the NFL regular season, the Rams are the clear plus 380 favorite at Caesars Sportsbook to win the Super Bowl. The Seahawks are the plus 750 second choice, followed by the Packers at 8-1 and the Bills and Patriots at plus 850. The Broncos are 10-1, Eagles 12-1, and the Texans are 13-1. The 49ers are 21-1, and the Lions and Jaguars are 22-1. The Chargers are 30-1.
In Neon Entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. A pillar of the local TV news community calls it a career. John Katzlamidas tells us more.
Las Vegas news icon Jim Snyder is stepping down from a 38-year career as a broadcast journalist. About 30 of those years were spent at KSNV News 3 in Las Vegas. Snyder said he decided in August he would step down when his contract timed out at the end of this year. He turned 60 in August and had achieved everything he could dream of in Las Vegas. Snyder's final broadcast was Wednesday night alongside his best friend and fellow anchor Dana Wagner. Snyder is now moving to Thermopolis, Wyoming, with a population of 2,765. The town is on the Bighorn River, where they have deer, but no sphere. You know what does have the sphere? Go Guide, the free entertainment calendar at neon.lbrj.com. Check us out for more than 2,000 shows and events. Like Las Vegas, it's open 24/7.
Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. See you tomorrow morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Knock the Injury Law.